Your Excellency, Mr Wilson, Premier, Leader of the Opposition, Mr Speaker, Ministers, colleagues, indeed many distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, David, for your very kind welcome and your acknowledgement of the many distinguished guests who are with us tonight for this most historic evening. Please forgive me, but I won't dare to try to go through the long list that you've just presented to us, except to simply say that it's really wonderful to see you all here tonight, and indeed it's most appropriate given this, the Mother Parliament of Australia, and the history that we're celebrating here. At the outset, I too wish to acknowledge that we meet on Gadigal country, and indeed pay my respects to elders past and present, and extend a special welcome to all elders and Aboriginal people here with us this evening. Indeed, can I say to you directly, that is my sincere hope that the planned commemoration of the Bicentenary of the Legislative Council will be a significant step on our journey of reconciliation, recognising that the passage of legislation through this very Parliament, however well-intentioned, has at times been the cause of much pain and distress. We will continue to walk with you to address the wrongs of the past as we strive to actually create a shared future together. The recent sad passing of Her late Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, and the immediate ascension to the throne of His Majesty King Charles III has naturally refocused attention on the historic and continuing constitutional role of the Crown and institutions like this Parliament in the day-to-day governing of this state and nation. The Bicentenary of the Legislative Council will undoubtedly, over the next 2 years, continue this reflection. There is perhaps no better qualified person to address these weighty issues tonight. An eminent lawyer, a former president of the New South Wales Court of Appeal, who also just happens to be the Governor of New South Wales, Her Excellency, the Honourable Margaret Beazley, ACQC. Please join me in welcoming Her Excellency, our Bicentenary patron, to the stage. Well, please join me in thanking Her Excellency for a wonderful, wonderful speech outlining the history, the rich history of the Legislative Council and this Parliament, and for launching the Bicentenary program here tonight. Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency's keynote speech, focusing on some of Parliament's important and colourful history, was the most fitting segue to the video presentation we have just all enjoyed. Indeed, we have so much to look forward to, an exciting bicentenary program over 2 years, indeed, which focuses on 3 key priorities. Firstly, commemorating our history through a range of exhibitions, conferences and special events. Secondly, educating our community, particularly our young people, including through school holiday programs and by taking Parliament on the road in 2024. And thirdly, creating an enduring legacy through initiatives like the groundbreaking Young Aboriginal Leaders Program and the restoration of the historic Rum Hospital, the oldest public building in Australia, opened in 1816 and of course the home of the New South Wales Parliament. We will be joined on this journey by a small group of eminent Australians who have generously agreed to serve as Bicentenary Ambassadors over the next 2 years. Miss Ida Buttrose, ACOBE, Chair of the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Mr Alan Jones, AO, Distinguished Broadcaster. Miss Vicky Parry, Co-Chair of the New South Wales Coalition of Aboriginal Regional Alliances and Executive Director of Barang Regional Alliance. Mr Lang Walker, AO, Chair of Walker Corporation. Miss Emily Milton-Smith, Board Chair, and State Commissioner of Girl Guides New South Wales, the ACT and the Northern Territory. Professor Mark Scott, AO, Vice-Chancellor of Sydney University. Mrs Joy Beams, President of the Country Women's Association of New South Wales. And finally, Mr John McFarlane, OBE, Chair of Westpac Corporation. Please join me in thanking each of these Bicentenary Ambassadors who are here or are represented here tonight for their commitment, enthusiasm and ongoing support. Next year, these Bicentenary Ambassadors will be joined by youth ambassadors from across New South Wales, drawn from the Girl Guides, Scouts, Police Citizens Youth Clubs, the Duke of Edinburgh Award, the New South Wales Advisory Council and the New South Wales Regional Youth Task Force, together with participants from our inaugural Young Aboriginal Leaders Program. They will all be intimately involved in our program in 2024, which we are very, very much looking forward to. I also wish to acknowledge representatives from each of these organisations who are with us here tonight. Thank you for coming and for your willingness to be part of our bicentenary celebrations. Finally, a very warm thank you to each and every one of you. We are grateful for your support and very much look forward to showcasing 200 years of democracy over the next 2 years. Be sure to enjoy a taste of what to come with our special exhibition, Unlocking Some of the Secrets of the Legislative Council on your way out. Of course, we look forward to seeing you again in 2022 and 2023 and 2024, indeed as the bicentenary unfolds over the next 2 years. Thank you once again for being part of this most historic evening.